Jesus, dude. There's got to be a better way. There has got to be a better way. Still can't sleep? Nope. Salutations. What it do? Good evening. Yeah, well, join the fucking club, dude. This is officially the dude, Kawaii Cost. I don't know, dude. I'm trying to like go on the Discord every once in a while, but my whole fucking experience on Discord is soured. It's just a fucking nightmare. You know what I mean? And I don't know, dude. The way shit played out at the old one, the way people all fucking turned on each other and shit, it was just like, ugh. Why do I ever want to get involved in anything like this ever again? See, when I see shit like that, I just fucking run for Z Hills, man. I don't bother hanging around for too long, you know. If I can try and do something to help it, then, you know, I will. But if it's pointless, then what's the point? See shit like what? Just, I mean, like, the way pretty much everybody at every level of responsibility utterly fails. And then the whole, you know, like, I'm just speaking in generalities here, but, you know, the whole place fucking eats itself, becomes cancerous, splits into factions. It's just like, believe it or not, dude, there was a time where the Discord was a pretty chill place. Maybe it's chill now that it went patron only. Here's 10 for your troubles. Thanks for the content. Thanks, Slanesh. I appreciate that, my friend. See, like, it even continues in here, dude. People are still shit talking. People are still all divided up into their little factions and pointing fingers like they're doing a fucking Nightline expose or some shit. It's just like, ugh. Like a dead fucking Discord, and people are still like still bitching about it. Yeah, I kind of like, I mean, I guess I can be honest here. I kind of lost my drive to interact with fans on a more personal level, like just hanging out playing video games and shit. I just don't really have that desire anymore. I'm just, nothing against them, but I just feel like there's really no way to fucking... There's really, like, no way to... Nah, it's not about being elitist, dude. It really has nothing to do with depression, honestly. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not depressed, but it's more of just avoiding a place that I've come to, like, see is really just, like, a hive of drama and bullshit and people trying to climb a ladder to nowhere. Like, that's the best part, man. like how all these little factions split up. And all of them want control, and all of them want to fucking get one over on the other little faction, and it's just like, can't we all just like chill here and post memes? No? Okay. Well, I'll see you later then. I'm out of here. Drama is food to a certain extent, but like when you're at the point where you're having to create drama where there really is none, and fucking beard hair in my mouth. And this, it was happening on all sides. I'm not leveling any accusations. To be honest with you, I fucking left the bullshit before most of the drama went down. So, but what I do know is that just people on all different sides were, trying to leg up on another. Yeah, dude, the memes were good. The times were good. We hung out. We had good times, and then drama destroyed everything. Drama's a hell of a drug, yeah. So many people think the kayfabe stuff is real. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if that's just like youth or whatever, inexperience. Had a great fall, like an egg on a wall. Dude, you ran out of ball things. The tism? Yeah, maybe it is the tism. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. All 5 of you or whatever the fuck. Oh, fuck me, dude. To be honest, you guys are just helping Ashley get a decent night's rest for the first night in a while. Because I know that my constant waking up and groaning and fucking rolling over and being in pain constantly does not lead to a good fucking night's rest for Ashley at all. And I feel bad. She just seems so tired lately. There's no real excuse. So here I be. Trying to keep my sleeplessness out of my bed. Does Ashley put cold feet on me? Sometimes, yeah. How do you deal with people who want to help but just won't accept that you want to be left alone for a bit? I mean, honestly, just being direct with people can sometimes help. You don't have to be an ass about it, but you can just say, like, look, I appreciate the help and stuff. Like, for me, one of the things that's hardest about it is, like, once you've talked about it openly once, in a kind of a public way, people want to talk to you about it constantly. And it's just not, like, a topic that I want to go all that deep into all the time, but people are interested because it's very honest to talk about something that's that personal and vulnerable and shit. So people want more of that, and people relate to it. So you got to understand, from the mindset of the person that's trying to help, Um, but I think sometimes just being direct, just say, look, man, and I know you're trying to help and stuff, but it'd be cool if you could just give me some space. That would help. Yeah, dude. I need a bacchiotomy for sure. Depression made you call your mother a cunt? Okay. Man. You can't even really get you don't get a second's break with this shit, do you? You're waking up for work and I'm awake. Can't sleep, my friend. Can't sleep. Gaze into the void. Yeah. I mean, I've been gazing into the void pretty often lately. It's like, the streams will come in these patterns where it's like, I'll go like, oh man, that felt like a really fun stream. I had a good time doing that. And then the next day comes along and I'm like, yeah, man, I want to do that again. And I'll have this stream that's totally in the toilet, like where everybody's totally cancerous. And then I'll go, oh, fuck. Well, maybe that was a one-off. And then I'll have 3 of those streams in a row where it's like total fucking unwatchable cancer. And then all of a sudden I'll have another good stream. So I guess like 3 cancer streams to 1 good stream is pretty much the ratio. What does it mean to be a successful troll? I guess if you troll and make money doing it, honestly. Or if you manage to troll a significant chunk of the populace. Trolling one person is like, I mean, whatever. Kudos to you, I guess. Here's your Girl Scout badge or whatever the fuck, but man, you got to get out there and like troll your way into some money. What do you feel is a good stream? I mean, I don't even know what I name these things, so I couldn't tell you. I just know, like, you can feel the energy of a stream and which way it's heading and, how people are receiving it. And sometimes that feels pretty positive on the whole, and sometimes it feels pretty bad. Who's the greatest troll of all time? Jesus Christ, dude. Think about it. Who trolled harder than Jesus? No, Jesus trolled harder than Milo. Milo trolled pretty hard, but Jesus trolled fucking billions of people. Jesus H. Christ, the troll of all time. I mean, if Milo had like an entire church, with billions of people all over the globe as members of it, then I guess he'd approach Jesus. But until, I think he's pretty much the gold standard troll. Milo trolled himself away for a bit. I mean, he's a smart troll, though, so, Milo will pop back up once people have forgotten about whatever it was they were mad at him about. It's the good streams that keep us and you coming back for more. Yeah, I guess that's true. Although I like the bad streams too. You know what I mean? Even a bad stream can feel like an accomplishment. You get to the end of it and you're like, okay, well, that was fucking horrifying, but I made it. I survived it. I stared into the devil's asshole and it winked at me and I winked right back. Paul Pelota. Well, that's cool. I'm glad, my friend. Five HTP. Yeah, I used to take 5 HTP. I take melatonin sometimes to sleep. When I was younger and a lot more naive, like, is it possible to have a NyQuil problem? I'll just let you guys answer that. Is it possible to have a NyQuil problem? Because in my early 20s, before I figured out how to just kind of ride out these bouts of insomnia and shit, I used to I'd chug a bottle of fucking NyQuil every day before I went to bed. Like, I would just sit down and chug an entire fucking bottle of NyQuil and then just like, there were months and months that went by that was like, yep, this is how I'm fucking. No, I wasn't addicted to. I was addicted to the fact that it put me to sleep. Like, if I chugged a fucking half bottle or a full bottle of NyQuil right before bed, I would, that would reliably eventually send me to sleep. And at one point, I was like, this can't be good. Like, this is really not how this fucking medicine is supposed to be used. So let's not do that. Can't that fuck up your sleep cycle? I mean, I don't know. I was, in my 20s, like, I feel like I needed more sleep in my 20s than I need now. I guess as you get old, you need less and less. In my 20s, I felt like I needed, a decent amount of fucking sleep. And I was an insomniac just like I am now. So it's like, there would be weeks that would go by where it'd be really hard for me to sleep. Sleeping pills, yeah, I don't know. Something about NyQuil just made it feel like benign and innocuous to do. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's just NyQuil. You can just go in and buy that off the fucking counter, It's not a pill, so you can't, like, take too many of them. You know what I mean? Your face looks so weathered. Yeah, crinkly face. A lot of years of smoking. That's probably why I look like this. That and, like, the natural state of my eyebrow is up. We've talked about my wrinkly ass fucking forehead before. Can we just not, dude? Can we not talk about how old I am? Yeah, I used to get some pretty crazy NyQuil dreams. I don't know that I remember any of them specifically, but I remember that being something that would happen. Are you using technology close to bedtime? Yeah, I mean, oh man, to be honest with you, like, I'm using technology pretty much during bedtime too. Like, I find it hard to fall asleep without noise, so music or some kind of, talk video or book on tape or something is usually playing me to sleep. But I use technology constantly, so. Yeah, the sound of a fan, I mean, that helps. Creepypastas, yeah. Let's not talk about Brett Keane, alright? Let's do one another a favor. Well, hello there, Ireland. Top of the morning to you. Faith and Begorra, kiss the Blarney Stone, grab your shillelagh. Me Irish eyes are smiling. Has anyone here seen Kelly? Kelly. Has anyone here seen Kelly? Have you seen him smile? I can't remember enough of that song to sing it. He's in his, yeah, I'm in my 70s. 72 this year, so. Like the last crew of people, I had to read the Bible to those motherfuckers. Like, you guys are fine. You guys are okay. But I had to snatch up the Bible and read it to those motherfuckers, dude. Like, they would not, like, I had to, find some exorcism passages and shit. My dearest Paul, have you watched Death Becomes Her? Yeah, it's been a lot of years since I've seen it. I saw it when it was kind of new and probably like available on cable or whatever the fuck. But it's kind of a cool movie if I remember it properly. But I'd have to watch it again as like an adult to really see if I like it still. I don't remember a whole lot about it. Highdeology's number one rule. Yeah, chill, man. Chill the fuck out. PT Ham, dude. He's a real motherfucker, dude. He's always around. He's always contributing, you know what I mean? He's a true disciple of Highdeology, dude. OG, yeah. Umbaha, dude. What was it like being a teenager when Nirvana was still around? Kind of cool. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know that I really appreciated it all that much because I just thought, like, oh, yeah, man, everybody's got a band that they're into and shit. But, it was kind of cool. Kind of cool to get to experience their music in a more natural way. Like, I got introduced to Nirvana. I didn't even know about Nirvana until Nevermind hit. And this kid brought over, like, I was just hanging out with some friends and shit. And this kid brought over a Nirvana CD. And we ended up playing, I don't know, like, Smells Like Teen Spirit a million times that night, headbanging to it and shit. I'd never heard anything like it, and I immediately knew that I was into the band, and I went out and got as many of the CDs as I could get, and asked for the ones that I couldn't afford, and, it was pretty crazy. But I don't know that I realized how special Nirvana was until I was older. See, the first time I was introduced, I didn't even really get to hear Come As You Are. All I heard was Smells Like Teen Spirit because that was the big song, you know what I mean? And it was just like the riff was so fucking unnaturally awesome. And so it was just on repeat, right? And then that friend went home, and when I went and got the CD and actually sat down and listened to it, I was totally fucking blown away. Just like, I could not believe that how amazing every song on that fucking album was. And that's pretty much how I feel about every major Nirvana release. Like, even the older stuff, I like the grimier older stuff. You put in Incesticide and just listen. Just start it and just be blown away by every fucking song. Every song on that album just builds upon the last one. And it's like, okay, cool. It's like kind of exhausting listening to. Bleach, oh dude, it has its moments. Bleach is great. I mean, if you know what Bleach being the very early shit and a compilation of a lot of the really early shit, Bleach is fucking amazing. But you never liked Nirvana? Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know how you. I don't know. I don't know how people don't. I have a hard time empathizing with people. You know what I mean? That don't. But I guess it's subjective shit. Kurt was terrible live though. I mean, that's just a stupid like. You're saying the dude that did the most iconic MTV Unplugged ever was terrible live. You're saying the dude that is responsible for some of the coolest fucking like live concert footage ever fucking seen. Like, you just go look at a fucking Nirvana concert. Just don't be dumb. What are you talking about? Kurt was terrible live. Like, the band was tight as fuck live. I've listened to every fucking Nirvana show, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm sorry, but if you don't like Nirvana, there's probably not a high chance you have good taste in rock music. I don't know, dude. There's a lot of people that, are really into rock music that don't get Nirvana. But, you know what I mean? I think it really is a generational thing. Like, it's the music of my childhood. It's that one band that, when I was a kid that I latched onto because I felt like it was something really special. And it turns out I was right. It turns out it was really special. And that's kind of a cool feeling, and it's a nostalgic thing to go back to. But I can't expect, young people to be into Nirvana. Nothing sounds like Nirvana now. You know what I mean? That's just not the sound of the age. Velvet Underground, yeah. When I put the spike into my vein. Yeah. Velvet Underground. Andy Warhol's band. With, what was her name? I know it wasn't Nikki Sixx. Wasn't it Nikki something? There's a chick in it. Anyway, yeah, I've listened to Velvet Underground. Is Nirvana considered classic rock at this point? I mean, I would say no, but when in the 90s, the 70s was considered classic rock, and it's, over 20 years since the 90s, so Nico, yeah, there you go. Stevie Nicks. Nico. Pearl Jam, Pearl Jam was a band that a lot of people were into, and I'm not saying I hated Pearl Jam, but I did not like Pearl Jam all that much. I used to get really, really pissed off at how much radio play they got, because back in the day, the radio was how you got to listen to music, you know what I mean? There was no, so, and Pearl Jam would just constantly get played, and I was like, all right, Pearl Jam is good, but not every other song all day, every fucking day for as long as they were played good. I think one of the reasons why I was never able to get into Pearl Jam was because of, like, how mumbly Eddie Vedder is. Like, I like the lyrics of songs, and, like, when he's like, made of easy, clearly I remember Betty's on the boat, shit I'm on a fade hey. At some point it does matter what you're saying, like, I'm sorry. And once I noticed that about Eddie Vedder, I was never able to really get into Pearl Jam all that much. Sublime was really good too. Another band that, got its legs completely cut out from under it. Like losing a lead singer. Anal penetration. What a fucking comment, man. What a comment to float at me. How do you feel that hip-hop is the most popular music genre in America right now? I wish that the hip-hop that was being made right now was good. You know, that would be... I mean, I'm not to say that there's not anybody making anything good, but... Oh, shit. There's just not a lot of really... Yeah, the fucking mainstream hip-hop scene is really bad right now. I will say this about modern rap. I kind of like this trappy kind of beat thing that everybody's got. I like the stripped down, more minimalistic beats and shit. If you listen to some modern rap and you strip away, the lyrics and you just kind of groove on the beat, there's some good beats being made. It's just the performance over the beat that's changed so fundamentally from when I was a kid and into hip hop, that it's hard for me to. I mean, the lyrics. Yeah, the lyrics fucking suck. Of course they do, but I don't know. It's more of a delivery thing for me. Because I've been into some songs with some really shitty fucking lyrics. It's just, hip hop is about that. It's about the performance. And right now the performance is very sing-songy and lazy. I don't sound like you know much about modern rap. I don't, because I don't listen to it. I wasn't trying to perpetrate like I do know much about modern rap. I don't find it to be accessible at all. I mean, I've shit talked it here before, but I hate this and I'm in the club and she coming my way. Hey baby, hey, come shake that ass in my face. Everybody, it's just oh, shut up. Please. It's anytime somebody plays a rap song for me, and like I said, dude, I can appreciate the beats of modern rap. You know what I mean? I'm just looking forward to a renaissance and actual, lyrical prowess. Pink guy. Yeah, I mean, look, that's absolutely true. I enjoy listening to Papa Franco's meme rap with his Pink Guy release more than I enjoy listening to most modern rap these days. So it's so, Lil Wayne's got some deep shit, no doubt, but he's got some shallow as a fucking dried up puddle shit as well. Oh, I missed a super chat. Well, fuck me, dude. Let me double check on that. Love you, Paul. Remember me, Finballs? Oh yeah, Finballs. Yeah, buddy. How's it going, man? I'm glad you're still hanging. I am into Kanye, yeah. I even liked Yeezus, which a lot of people really hated, but I was into it. Not every song on the fucking album, but there was a decent amount of Yeezus that I really grooved to for a long time. Early Kanye was really, really great, though. I agree. Late registration and graduation and that whole era in there. But I even like, I like pretty much Kanye's whole fucking, like, I could put on, all of his mainstream album releases, maybe excepting the most recent one, because I haven't really listened to it all that much. And I can groove to it. I even like my dark, twisted fantasy shit. Yeah. He changed a whole lot, his whole outlook on rap changed pretty fundamentally from when he was young, but I still like, I think he's just really talented, even if now he's this kind of like completely untouchable egomaniac. I feel like that, I respect that his style and delivery has changed, because you can't continue just doing the same shit over and over and over and over again and remain like relevant. And Kanye is one of the only dudes that has managed to do that in a realistic way. I mean, I like that he's willing to take chances with his production. You know what I mean? Another album that really, like, I love, like, the production work on and the beats and shit, and I wish somebody could capture that kind of, because it's got this like really grimy, dark. It's Hell Hath No Fury by Clips. That I think Pharrell produced the whole album, and man, dude, they just kind of went off the map on some crazy ass beats and shit. Paul, have you played Friday the 13th, the game, and just go watch the needle drop? Yeah, dude. I have not played Friday the 13th, the game. No, I have not. Thank you guys for reminding me of the super chats. You guys are always really good about not letting me miss those, so I appreciate that. Immortal Technique, yeah, man, of course. Get the needle drop back on the show. No, not until fucking what's his name comes on, dude. He needs to come out of Anthony's shadow. What's his little character's name, dude? I mean, not the character, the other guy. The guy that's like, Anthony. Oh, yeah, Cal Chuchesta, dude. He's got to go. He's got to come on. Yep. I want a full-blown fucking interview with Cal Chuchesta. Dude, I'm going to talk to the guys about that. I think that Cal Chuchesta needs to come on the show for episode 420. Whatever that ends up being. Billy the Fridge is better than most mainstream rappers, dude. He's got a more interesting flow than 90% of mainstream rappers out there, dude. Billy is a legit good rapper. His beats are dope. He's just a very, like, he's got a very established style that's very him. If you listen to Billy's music and you hang out with Billy, you see what's going on. You know what I mean? You see that there's a real authenticity in his music, which is really cool to hear. You're coming off a 5-hit trip, then you must be fucking exhausted. Excited for Classic WoW? I mean, I haven't really looked into what they consider to be classic, so I'm going to have to look into it. there's a lot of things about World of Warcraft that I don't want to come back. You know what I mean? Like when it first was released, it was a really grindy fucking game, and you had to just grind dungeons over and 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 over. And you had to have like a ready-made team of people that was doing that. You know what I mean? Over and over and over and over. Now you can, it's like way more casual friendly now. I never liked grinding in video games. I put up with it if the payoff is okay. And for me, that payoff has to have some kind of PvP element to it. And World of Warcraft never landed the right PvP shit for me. Like I tried the arenas and I tried the fucking playing on PvP servers, and it's just, there's no real, I don't know. I mean, they added rewards for PvP, so that's a step in the right direction, but there's no real, like, how do I say this? I want to set somebody else back. If I go out and I kick somebody's ass, I want them to be set back for that. I want that kind of competition. And conversely, if I'm roaming around and somebody catches me with my pants down and fucks me, there should be repercussions for that, other than like, oh, you got to travel back to your corpse. Like I could never invest all that much time into World of Warcraft PvP, because the most interesting PvP to me was the open world shit. I don't like the structured shit. To me, that's just like, that's a different kind of game. And whatever. Like, people like that more sportsman-like shit. But I like PvP that means that, like, you're out trying to get shit done, and I'm waiting in the bushes to fucking ambush you. I roll up on you at a time that's opportune for me, and I try and kill you. That's the type of PvP. And not only that, but there has to be a setback. There has to be, like, you have to lose some shit. You know what I mean? Not completely to where you're out of the game, but people should be careful out in the world. It shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm going to sit here and grind mangy wolf pups until I finish it. Uh-oh, a rogue killed me. Okay, well, I'll just come back and finish the quest. I've played Eve, and Eve is not exactly that. And let me tell you why. And this is something that you have to take into account, man. The skill level required to play Eve at the higher levels, coupled with the absolute need, if you want to progress in the game, in anything other than piracy, I guess, to join a giant corporation eventually, limits the fuck out of Eve. Eve is an incredibly hard game. It's incredibly involved, and it's even harder for lone wolf type people. I support having Cal in 420. Please don't forget to tell Ben about it. I won't, dude. A poop is stored in the butt cheeks. Oh, okay. Thank you for your super chats. Okay. We got them, guys. We got them. And like I always liked that more lone wolf type of thing. Like, well, when I say I always liked, I mean in the game that I think really nailed it, which I've talked about before, Ultima Online, right? That was a game where I really enjoyed kind of being like a bottom feeder. It was cool to be a pickpocket and a thief and a guy that would just try and run in and loot people's corpses in the midst of a fight. And always looking to get one over on people, and having the tools in the game to do that. To me, that, that's just something that no game has ever really captured again. And there were real consequences to death, and shit. The South Park episode of World of Warcraft. Not really. You heard that? Yeah, dude. Snip, snap, snapperoo. I took a muscle relaxant, so I'm able to stretch a little bit right now. You guys might have to watch me do that. Ultima Online was a lot of fun. Used to play on a private server. Yeah. There's nothing quite like Ultima Online at its peak, though. Like when it was out, and you know, because there was that element of like there were just constantly new people, and there was really no protections. There was just a constant crop of dumbasses to prey upon in the game. I was able to pull off the most retarded shit in that game. Just the stupidest. I mean, it was so fun. Oh my god, dude. Just the stupidest fucking scams, dude. The lamest of all fucking scams. Yeah. I mean, when me and Tree were playing Eve, we were doing some risky trades, and that was kind of fun, but ultimately, you know, not a very sustainable thing to do, because eventually people are going to come and blow you up. So, we're trying to find that little niche. You've been screwed, yeah. I was pretty sure I'd told that story at some point here. You've been screwed, you've been screwed. Like, get out of here with that Runescape bullshit, dude. Please, don't even talk Runescape nonsense up in here. That game was trash in 1995 or whatever when it fucking came out, and it's still fucking trash, and it'll always be trash. And anybody who fucking plays it, poopy, dude. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. But yeah, we didn't make a lot of cash. We didn't make any cash, dude. It's just not. It's something that should be feasible in the game that really isn't. You know, that kind of like buying things and then selling them for profit. I mean, I guess we made a little bit of money here and there. We were able to make a few of these trades, but I don't think we planned it out very well. We were trying to go too deep, man. We needed to stay in that, like, you know, low sec, but not null sec, because we were trying to run shit out to 0-0, and that was just not going to happen. I'm all 6s and 7s. I don't even know how to take that. Yeah, you make loads in Eve by gaming the mission system, just farming tags for faction ships. Yeah, I mean, I never liked the PvP or the PvE aspect of Eve. I sought out what I thought was like one of the more risky jobs, which I tried to specialize in scouting and shit. So I wanted to, you know, do the advanced scout type of thing. Cloaky ships and sneakiness and, you know, evading bubbles and that type of shit. And I did that. I was a member of a Dreadit for a while in Eve. When they were, maybe they still are, I don't know, but they were part of Goon Swarm at the time. And I got to, you know, do a lot of that cloaky, killy type of shit. It was fun. But ultimately, I don't know. Am I hyped for the Disaster Artist? Yeah. No Man's Sky space travel mechanics mixed with Star Wars Old Republic would be awesome. Maybe. I I don't know. I don't see how those two things are going to fit together. Pop my knuckles. Don't mind if I do. Oh, man. So I might be a little bit incoherent for the rest of the stream, however long that ends up being. Have you looked into Albion Online? I think they have an open world that allows you to kill caravans and solo player. Yeah, I kind of looked into it, but it looks very instanced, which turns me off. That's another thing that turns me off about Eve. It's this gigantic universe, but really instanced. Like every system is its own little thing. And Ultima had one big, wide open world. You know what I mean? One big map that everybody was on. No instancing. Basically an open world Star Wars. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. I don't know if I'd want it set in the Star Wars universe, though. Sexy, sexy, long time fun. I don't want Mad Max. I want like a far future, like a dystopian kind of gritty Blade Runner-y future MMO with an open world and all kinds of political options. Like, you know, I want people to be able to fulfill any role in the game. You know, so if you want to be somebody that runs a shop, you can do that. You want to be a banker, you can do that. You want to be the CEO of a company, you can do that. You want to be a hitman, cop, you know, a paramedic, a hacker, a fucking military person. You know what I mean? It'd be pretty fucking awesome. Like a Fallout MMO, but yeah, not like post-apocalyptic though. I want like, you know, gritty, corporate dominated, you know. Oh man. Elder Scrolls Online. A game set in the future? Yes. Yeah, like Deus Ex. How's the back? It's pretty fucked up. It is pretty fucked up. I'm pretty exhausted. Would you rather lick feet or lick asshole? Do I have to pick? You gonna hold my feet to the fire on that at this late stage in the game? You're really gonna put me that way? I mean, that's fucked up, man. How clean is the? I mean, you're getting way too deep into it. Paul needs rest. Yes, that is true. That is true. That is definitely the truth. Oh, man. Dead. You have sciatica and you were forced to do yoga. Yeah. Yoga has helped me in the past too, like very basic, like low impact type of shit. I've done that in the past and it's helped. I just need to start doing that shit. Let my scalp breathe. Yeah, man. It's nice to do that once in a while. A pair of hands come out of your screen and start massaging your head. What do? Fucking receive the massage, dude. A head massage? That's good stuff. That's always good stuff. Just let it happen, man. Just let the creepy fingers massage you from the screen. Dun, 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 dun. I need some Jamba Juice. Yeah, man. I need a protein berry pizzazz stat. Well, hello, Mad Monk. Smash. Smash Schumer. I'm sorry, dude. I gotta say it. And I'm gonna put it out there, and you guys are gonna criticize me, but smash. She'd get it. Okay? I said it. You support me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You've detailed your position on how you like all women shapes and sizes and Schumerness, I suppose. Yeah. You ain't gonna do shit. You'd rather fuck Chuck Schumer than Amy Schumer? Wow. Wow. Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna tell you what I think of DMT, dude. I've never taken it. I don't know anything about it. Leave me alone. All right. Well, I'm gonna go try and sleep. Good night.